Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm thrilled to show you how to create this absolutely stunning summer hat. Don't forget, if you love this hat but prefer to purchase a finished one, you can find all the links to my shop in the info box below. It's perfect for any head size, small or large, and it even has a clever split at the back for your ponytail. This is a hat you'll want to wear all season long. For this project, we'll be using a size 1 yarn, often referred to as superfine or fingering weight, and a 2mm crochet hook. You'll also need a smaller hook, around 0.5mm, for adding the beads. As we go, you'll see the current round number displayed in the top of your screen, and a helpful diagram on the left. I've designed this pattern to be very easy to follow, so let's get started. Let's begin with a magic ring. I find this method super easy and secure. You simply make an X shape on your fingers, grab the yarn, and pull up a loop to make a slip knot. Now we need to work 18 single crochets into this magic ring. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going until you have all 18 stitches. Let's gently pull the tail of your magic ring to close it tightly. To join this round and start round 2, simply make a slip stitch, SL street, into the very first single crochet you made in this round. For round 2, we'll start by making 3 chains. This counts as your first double crochet. Now, make a double crochet into the next stitch. Then, chain 1. We'll repeat this pattern. Double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1. Continue working this sequence all the way around. By the end of round 2, you should have a total of 18 double crochets and 18 chain 1 spaces. I'll meet you back here at the end of the round. Before we move on, let's quickly count our spaces. It's always a good idea to catch any mistakes early on, so you don't have to unravel too much work. We need to have exactly 18 chain 1 spaces and 18 double crochets. If your count is correct, great. Now, to complete this round, we'll make our last chain 1 space, and then slip stitch into the second chain of the initial chain 3 that started this round. We're now starting round 3. Begin by chaining 4. This counts as your first double crochet and a chain 2 space. Now, we'll make a double crochet into the double crochet of the previous round. You can clearly see I'm working directly into the top of that double crochet stitch. Between each double crochet, we'll make 2 chains. This is where we start to increase the circumference of our hat's top. So, it's double crochet, chain 2, double crochet in the next double crochet. Continue this pattern all the way around. Feel free to pause the video here to work your way to the end of the round. We've reached the end of round 3. Make your final 2 chains and then slip stitch into the second chain of the beginning chain 4 from this round. Alright, let's move on to round 4. We'll start this round with 5 chains. This counts as your first double crochet and a chain 3 space. We're going to continue the same pattern as before. Double crochet into the double crochet of the previous round. The main difference here is that between our double crochets, we are now making 3 chains. So, it's double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the next double crochet. I hope you're getting the rhythm of the pattern now. We'll continue this all the way to the end of the round. We're at the end of round 4. To join, slip stitch into the second chain from the hook of your beginning chain 5. For round 5, we'll begin with 6 chains. This will count as your first double crochet and a chain 4 space. We'll continue to work around in the same way. Double crochet into the double crochet of the previous round, and this time, we'll make 4 chains between each double crochet. Continue this pattern to the end of the round. Then join with a slip stitch to the second chain of your beginning chain 6 to start the next round. Round 6 is here. We'll start this round with 7 chains. This counts as your first double crochet and a chain 5 space. We'll continue our established pattern. Double crochet into the double crochet of the previous round. And now we'll make 5 chains between our double crochets. Keep working this around and you'll slip stitch to join at the end. I hope you're getting the hang of how this increasing pattern works. Now for round 7. We'll begin with 8 chains. This counts as your first double crochet and a chain 6 space. We'll continue to make double crochet into the double crochet of the previous round, and we'll have 6 chains between each double crochet. Let's make this as usual. Joining to the second chain of our beginning chain 8 with a slip stitch. We're now making round 8. It starts with 9 chains. We'll work a double crochet into the double crochet of the next round, and continue with 7 chains between each double crochet. We'll work this round and round 9 and 10 in the exact same manner. So, you'll complete round 8, join, then start round 9 with 9 chains and repeat the same pattern. When you start round 10 and stop at the last 7 chain space, I'll see you at the end of round 10. Continue this pattern as usual. At this point, your hat should have a really good wide top with plenty of spaces. Now, here's a key change. Instead of joining the round, we will work back and forth from this point. This creates a clever split in the back of the hat, which is perfect for a ponytail and allows for adjustable tightness, whether you want your hat more snug or a bit looser. To do this, when you reach the end of what would normally be your full round, make your last double crochet into the stitch where you made your beginning 9 chains. You'll now have 2 double crochets coming out of that 1 chain space. Now, we'll turn our work and continue to make double crochets into double crochets, working back and forth. Typically rounds 11 through 15, which is about 6 rounds in total for me. However, this is where you can customize the depth of your hat. You can make 7 rounds, 4 rounds, or whatever length you prefer. The principle remains the same. Continue the pattern of double crochet into double crochet with 9 chains between, working back and forth. At the end of each of these rows, you'll make your last double crochet the beginning chain from the previous row. This creates a neat edge for your split. Keep going until you've reached your desired hat depth. I'll see you at the last round of your hat, where we'll add the stripes and beads for that cute edging. Okay, we've reached the end of round 15. Now, for round 16, we're going to create our first strap. We'll make a long chain. In my case, I chained 70 stitches, which measures about 10 inches, 25 centimeters. You can adjust this length to be shorter or longer, based on your preference for the ties. Now, we need to work back along this chain. We'll work a single crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. Then, it's a simple pattern. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, and make a single crochet into the next chain. Repeat this pattern all the way to the end of the strap. I find this method much easier than single crocheting into every stitch, and it creates a more professional, open look. Once you reach the end of your strap and connect to the hat, we'll start working the edging along the top of the hat. This is where we'll add our beads. You can use any beads you like. For this hat, I chose these lovely wooden white beads. You'll need a small hook, like a 0.5mm hook, to easily thread the beads onto your yarn. Here's my pattern for adding the beads. You'll work a single crochet into a chain space, then skip 1 stitch and make a chain, then single crochet. When you come to a double crochet of the previous round, this is where we'll add a bead. To add a bead, insert your small hook into the bead, grab your working yarn and pull it through the bead. Now, place this loop onto your main working hook and continue to crochet your single crochet stitch as normal. This secures the bead right onto your stitch. I'm placing a bead on every double crochet stitch along the hat's edge. You can customize this. Add beads on every stitch, only on the front, or wherever you desire. Let's see it up close. Yes, I'm almost at the last one. I'll show you this bead more closely, so you can really see the technique. I'll make a single crochet, then drop my working hook. Insert my small hook into the bead, grab the yarn, and pull it through the bead. Now, carefully put that loop back onto your main hook and continue to crochet the edge. Yes, we did it! Congratulations! Sometimes it might not go smoothly, but don't worry, just try again. It's all part of the process. Continue adding beads and working the edging pattern all the way around the hat. I hope you like this beaded edge. It's so cute and easy to make, and even if you make a small mistake, nobody will notice. It's very forgiving, which is great for your enjoyment. It's time to make the second strap. This should be the same length as your first strap, so chain 70 or your chosen length. Work back into the third chain from the hook with a single crochet, then continue the pattern. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, single crochet into the next chain. Repeat this to the end of the strap. Now, to secure the second strap to the hat, simply make a slip stitch into the hat's edge. Fasten off your yarn and weave in any loose ends for a clean finish. I hope you love this hat pattern. As you can see in this photo of me wearing it, I use the split for my ponytail, and it also allows me to easily adjust the tightness of my hat. A little tip: I don't use beads on the very last double crochet where the tie will be secured, so it doesn't hurt my head when I tie it. Thank you for watching, and happy crocheting!